Why is Lisa Bickle so bold about saying that Jesus told her to restore Mike Bickle? It reflects the pride of the Bickle family and this ministry that Mike had for so many years, where he could claim to speak for the Lord or to say, the Lord gave me this vision or this encounter. He based his whole life, his whole ministry on these prophetic words that he received in like 1982, 1983, and all of these prophetic occurrences. I mean, when you joined IHOPKC, you had to listen to the whole 7-volume prophetic history. Now, I know folks have gone and poked holes in some of the details since, and I'm not going to get into whether I believe it's all false, all true, or a mix, probably a mix. But you have to understand that there's this puffed upness that comes with being in the Bickle family, being a close Bickle associate, and Lisa Bickle, a Bickle family member, where you're just used to being able to say these seismic, big level things and kind of get away with it like Mike did for so many years. And remember, folks, Mike was doing this up until his last sermon at IHOP, where he was manipulating people and saying about this black horse prophecy and what was going to happen in an effort to defend himself. So I just want to give context. Why is this woman so bold as to very likely be blaspheming the name of Christ repeatedly? She says it so many times. It's really, really scary. It's because this was normal. This was part of the modus operandi of this ministry and this man that she follows, looks up to, idolatrizes in some form as her older brother and as a leader, and a man who was for many years, 40 years. I mean, how could God set down someone who for 40 years was a strong voice in the body of Christ, and for 20 years, 20 plus years, was religiously in the prayer room praying all the time? God couldn't possibly remove them from the platform. God couldn't possibly set them down, right? There's no way it's God's will. That's their thinking, but it is. God raises people up or allows them to be raised up, and he sets them down. I made a video sharing what I believe the Lord shared with me about why he even allowed Mike to rise up and start IHOPKC and build this global prayer movement when he was a sinner back in the 80s with a 14-year-old Tammy Woods. I believe God had a reason. Again, he's God, I'm not. But I think in their mind, in Lisa's mind and others, they just cannot believe that someone would be allowed to rise up, do that much, and then be set down. But he's God, and he can do as he wills. And we should fear his name and not misuse it to get our will.